It ain't clear. It ain't clear enough.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
I'm gonna try to show it just for you to be able to talk about it though. But man, once again, we got Abdul Khalif Mujahid. I've been here, man. Good to see you, God, man. Returning, man. Big time guest right here. Everybody love him, man. From California to Quebec. What it do? What's going on with you?
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. All is well, man. Just taking my time. You know, I've been doing a lot of networking, man. Talking to people, trying to get me a gym. A lot of people are frustrated and disappointed with me that I haven't been training because my goddaughter want me to train her grandson, Cordell. Boomy want me to train his son. Of course, I'm supposed to train Kyrie. And, but, you know, I've been navigating, man. You got to be really situated, man, to be able to have a schedule where you can train consistently. You can't just train somebody once, twice a month, you know what I mean? Because it's got to be consistent because you got to condition their body. You know what I mean? You got to teach them all the basics to the game. You know, got to make sure, man, they're on board to go along with everything with your training because, you know, it's a sport, man, that I love, you know. And even though these people got sons and grandsons that's already boxing, they want me to train them because of my expertise, you know. So I've been doing that.
And, I mean, for people who might just be tuning in for the first time, how long has boxing been a part of your life?
Since I was 12 years old.
How many years is that altogether?
Over 60 years.
Over 60 years at least. I mean, you're not no person that just start watching sports and say, oh, I know what a jab is.
I started when I was in 7th grade, when I was 12 years old. And I lived in Poland. You know, my first fight was up number 11. But you know I love it. You know, I made history in Lorton. Came the first guy to turn pro, me, Jack Johnson, and Aaron Reese. Signed together with my Robert Hunt. And Duke Johnson. What happened, Eon, was in 1981, when they was getting me to turn pro, and came down with Tim Blue Walker, you know, marking them as little boys. His team.
Championship, Mark.
Yeah, Mark Johnson. He was a little boy, but I've been knowing him since OGL. They brought all the teams down, and quite naturally, the boxing team from on the hill, Larry Pring, and them come back. When we used to go on the hill, fight them, they used to come back with us. Because we lost. So, Terry Stedman was fighting heavyweight. I was fighting 175. We had two heavyweights, John Johnson and JJ John Johnson. We had Terry Stedman. And I was light heavyweight. So they matched Terry up with this dude, Duke Johnson. He came down with Norman Smith in the House of Champions. So Tony O. Jones came to see Terry that day, and because it was at Fit. He was just over. Terry was overmatched. The dude had too much experience. I'm watching, and I'm standing ringside watching Terry. I'm hollering, meet Gene Cunningham. Terry, he keep hitting with the right hand, look. But the dude was fat. He had a gut. He wasn't in no tip-top shape, but he could fight. So Tim Blue Walker come up pretty good in there. Well, I come up on him. He had a fight in Atlantic City. But they wanted me and him to put on an exhibition. You know what I mean? But the condition was he wear 8-ounce gloves and I wear 14 ounce because he 154, I'm 175. So Black Papa, the Smokey is in my corner. Papa always is in my corner. He always tell people I'm his fighter.
These convict fighters, right?
Yeah. Who?
Black Papa and Smokey.
Yeah. Smokey is coach.
Oh, he's coming from the free world.
He working low. He's a coach. Papa doing time, but I come up on the Papa. He used to be one of the best fighters in the Lord. Black Papa Slop. You know what I mean? But he used to train me.
Before your time?
Yeah. Me and brothers knew him when we was young. But he was one of the baddest fighters in the Lord, Black Papa. He's called him Papa the Stopper. He knocked everything out. And he used to teach me a lot of tricks back in the 70s. And when I used to fight, he used to always tell people, that's my fighter. So anyway, Ham said, Fly, Tim got a fight in Atlantic City. He was ranked. He said, when you and him put on an exhibition for everybody, man. He said, but Fly, don't be trying to hurt him, cuz. So the conditions was, I wear 14, Tim wear 8 because of the weight difference. You know what I mean? So Pringle also put on an exhibition with me in blue. So the second round, Blue gave me a vicious move, trick. Went back on the rope, grabbed the rope with his left hand, came on the rope, slammed the right hand on my chin. Bam! You know, so Black Papa said, let it go, let it go. I broke his jaw. I broke Blue's jaw. Ham cussed me out. But I told you had a fight card. I told you don't do that, Fly. So everybody in the yard saying, and Fly just broke Blue's jaw. So the dude Johnson came over there and told Papa and Smokey Milton, why y'all ain't let me fight him? I said, we can fight right now. I said, no, Fly, you already got in the ring. My sister, my woman, my children, rock everybody there.
Coming
Fred.
From the free world.
Yeah, Fred, everybody there. So, now Fred was on here at the time. He came back with the team, but he was coming back this season. So, I said, we can fight right now. So, they said, no, we got another match coming up in 30 days over you soon. So Papa said, dude, you heavyweight, man. He said, I'm gonna come down some. I said, man, I'll fight you right with that. I'm 170. So he said, I'll fight you in September then. I said, all right, we'll fight next month. Following month, me, Tony Harris, Gene Cunningham, Larry Pringle, Feet, team from the hill, the team from the wall. He come there. So Tank, he was trained on the hill. He said, Fly, there you go. I said, I got it. So they matched me and the guy Dude Jones. We the main event. I think Tony Harris fought first. But the dude was still fat. He wasn't no shit. Fighting the heavyweight. And I'm 175. But I wanted a film in 1981 that took us the boxing team over youth center. The Wall, the Hill, Aquan. And them youth center youngsters, they love to see me come over there to fight. Every time I go, Fly just came in, y'all. Fly here. So quite naturally, everybody from Lorton want to see me whip because he's from the street. So we got people out here in the street that was there. Larry Pringle, Feet, Tony Harris, Gene Cunningham, all they stand right at the corner. Jack Johnson. Me and the guy the main event. And I told Stern Stedman, because Stern Stedman quit boxing after that, because he quit in the first round. You know, and everybody would say, Terry, you can't quit out here. But the dude was just too much for him. So I told Terry before I left, I said, I'm gonna get him for you. I said, I'm gonna get him. So me and dude get in the ring. He was a little smarter than I expected.
How important is that?
It's very important because you can't knock everybody out. But he fought on the street. He's a pro. So the first round.
Who's a pro?
Duke Johnson. He's a pro. He's from Norman Smith. I was saying. So the first round, he comes straight at me. Because the weight difference. I'm 175, he was a heavyweight. First, I got on my toes. Then I said, I'm going to bang this chump. I said, let's go in the kitchen. We stood in the middle of the ring, we banged. After the first round, my corner cussing me out. Jack Johnson, everybody, Gene Cunningham said, Slim, use your legs, work the ring. So he can't knock me out. I said, I'm going to knock him out. Second round, we banged. They said, Slim, use your legs. I said, I'm going to knock him out. I said, he can't hurt. So we went 4 rounds. No pros fight under 4, 4, 6, 8, 10 on up. So after the 4th round, he was gassed. I'm digging his gut. But I couldn't knock him out because the dude got a lot of experience. He could fight. But I whipped him. Everybody hollered, clapped, gave me the championship trophy. His last words to me was, man, I'm going to get in shape. I want a rematch. So you can get a rematch. Fast forward. I done went back to Maryland and everything. Once he learned my reputation and who I was, he said, I fought flat. He's telling people that he beat me. So you remember when they locked me up and Lorton sent me to the wall for the investigation for the drug? The rec man was Rocky Bell. I think you got paperwork on him with the stuff I said. JR used to work in rec race. I'm the trainer. I remember Tommy lay all in my head. So the year that I'm in the wall, Rocky Bell leaves. JR left. JR out here, he contested it. So when I come back a year later, after the investigation, he works in Lorton. He works in recreation. So the warden, the administration said, Fly is not allowed to train the boxing team because they were smuggling drugs when they was going out the gate. But all the fighters said, man, that's our trainer right there. We want Fly train up. So he working in recreation. So Wilbur Cook, Cooley, Mouse, all of them say, you know, do work down here. Yeah. They say, you go over here telling everybody how he whipped you in 81. What? So let's go. Me, Cooley, Mouse go there. I say, dude, you over here telling people you with me when we fought 81? He said, Fly, man, was good fight. I said, did you tell people you with me? I said, because we can fight right now. We can go again. I'm in shape. Now, this 92. No, 93.
Yeah, it's over 10 years.
This 93, yeah. But I'm in black. I ain't been nowhere. He fat and everything. So he said, man, I'm training the boxing team, man, and we doing some good things over here. The administration said they ain't want you to get involved when you on investigation left. I said, yeah, but don't be over here lying. Cooley and Mark is standing right there beside me. I said, don't be over here lying, man, telling me you with me because you didn't whip me. We can fight again right now. Fast forward to last month. We over Daru's birthday party.
Hey, we love you, sir.
Let me know who's saying happy birthday to. Do we love that man or what? Get on up, black man. Get on up, black man.
You know, all the men, me, you, Rick Rock. Me and Rick Rock went over there together. Al Malik, Ty Johnson, Tony Harris, Lil Caesar. You and I sitting beside each other, and Malik over there, Tony and Caesar playing chess. And Caesar and Rick Rock over there. He come up the steps. He tell me he seen me, his eyes get big. You tell him who I was? Talking about you. What? You tell me who I was? Wait a minute. So he said, I'm going in to see my cousin. I don't know if Daru is cousin. So when he went in, I said, I beat his ass in 81. They said, that ain't what he been telling us. I said, what? I said, he told me. I said, this is what we gonna do. When he come back out, I want y'all to say, didn't you tell us you will fly? I said, no, we don't want to start, no, we don't want to instigate. I said, well, I'm gonna kick it off. I'm gonna say it myself. So when he come out, I said, hey man, you want a rematch from when I whipped you? So everybody here. So he said, what? I said, you want a rematch? He said, you want a rematch? I said, man, I got 4 rounds of me right now. We can go right now. So he played it all. But I wanted everybody to hear how I whipped him and I said it to his face. You know what I mean? So we going back and forth, and he telling me, man, you couldn't train the team no more. I said, I'm talking about, man, I want to fight. I want a rematch. You know what I mean? So his claim to fame is that he fought Fly in 81. But like a lot of people, he didn't think I was gonna never get out. You know what I mean? That was his story. He was sticking to it. But I'm out here in the street. We got witnesses that was there. The dude could fight. But the old man, he's 75 years old. I was gonna take him over to Jimmy Kenworth somewhere and whip his ass again. But you know, everybody said, Fly, you don't already whip him, just put it out there, everybody know. Everybody know you whip him because we talked to Larry Pringle and High Feast and them, they said, man, we was right there. Gene Cunningham was right there. You know what I mean? But he just like a lot of dudes out of whip. You know what I mean? You know, I can't even go through the list and name people I whip. You know what I mean? But I've also mentioned people that I lost to. You know what I mean? But he can't whip me. He ain't whip me. And I wanted to know, stop lying on me, man. You know how whip you do.
Before I move on, let me throw something back at you. You said, man, you know, I mentioned names of dudes that I lost to, right? I seen a dude in the comment the other day say, man, how Fly win every fight. So can you remind some of the people that you told us stories about some of your challenging fights?
Yeah, Bros beat me. Dog McKinney beat me. Charles Smith beat me. You know, dude named Chuck out of Ohio beat me. You know what I mean?
Well, you fought a guy, Chucky, out of Ohio at with
in the Golden Glove. You know what I
in
mean?
prison?
No,
In the free world?
In the free world. Yeah, he beat me. I lost 5 amateur fights. You know what I mean? And I done put on exhibitions. I came up short. Nobody gonna win every fight unless you Floyd Mayweather win 49-0. You know what I mean? I come up every time, man, but you had to fight, man. I come up during the time Sugar Ray, Tommy Hearns, Mom had all them was fighting amateurs, man. Ray used to train with us. You know what I mean? That's where Ray got good down Lorton. Kenny broke my nose. You know what I mean? But
in what round? How long did that fight go on?
I think he broke my nose in the 3rd round. You know.
Now hold on. Let me say this. Can you explain to the people how much more experienced he was than you at that time?
That was my idol. I come up on the dog. It was an honor just to get in the ring with him. He just had too much experience for me. You know what I mean? But I wanted to fight him, and he broke my nose. 30 days later, I got back in the ring with him. You know what I mean? But Dog was a bad man. Dog got in the ring with Paul Foster. When he was light heavyweight champion over Houston. You know what I mean? Dog whipped him, but Dog got in the ring with him. Dog was like that. Dog could have been champion of the world. Dog whipped Brodus. You know what I mean? Brodus quit. First time I ever seen Brodus quit. Dog was a beast.
Did you talk to Brodus? Did you ride him about him stopping?
We was shocked because Diablo was so mean. I mean, he was such an animal. But Dog was, man, Dog was a monster. I mean, a knockout artist. You know what I mean? And see, they tricked Brodus. They made me and Brodus fight first, then they put Brodus in there with Dog.
Oh, all in the same day?
Yeah, the same day.
No, I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, you know, and Brodus ran out of gas, he just quit. Everybody said, man, I said, man, I'm tired, man. You know, but Dog was hitting with some heavy stuff, man. You know what I mean? But I became the fighter I was because of Dog and Brodus. You know what I mean? Our homie O. Anderson, that was my best work. O could fight. You know what I mean? O was slick, man. But you know, I ain't never said I won every fight. You know what I mean? I won 5. I mean, I lost 5. I won 93. Amateurs from 12 all the way to Lorton. Because then Lorton fight every month, sometimes twice a month. You know. Duke Johnson, I whipped his ass. He needs to stop going around lying, man. Because people come back saying he telling them something different because he ain't know what's going to get back to him. You know I whipped his ass. Just accept it, Duke. You fought me, you can fight. You gave me a good fight, you just lost. His claim to fame is he fought Fly. He ain't never think I was going to get out. He ain't never think I was going to get back to him. Cut it out, Duke. 75-year-old man, gone. Sit down somewhere. You fought me, you can fight. I couldn't stop him. You know what I mean?